Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Sorry about the robot voice. I'm using this so that you won't have to read during the whole entire video. For those that couldn't make it, don't worry. I'll do more in the future. Parts of this build are good, but I felt like there was a lot of empty space I could have covered, especially the entry part. I could have planned more for this build, but it was still difficult for me to put this last.
Wanna be the one, but so you're already done. Tell me why'd you have to hit and run me now? I'm all alone crying ugly. You broke my heart just for fun. Took my love and just left me numb. Now it's 8 in the morning, 8 in the morning, all because of you. Another story that's sad and true. I can feel it pink in you. You had to be the one to left to cut me through.
Taking into account that this is a budget build, it's really cute, and I didn't think it would be ranked so low, but there were just many other budget builds I've done that I think were more detailed and more unique. I know the Ocean Resort build is technically one build, but because each floor had its own theme and color scheme, I think it's better if I rank them all separately. I felt rushed while doing this because it was the last part of the Ocean Resort series. But I think if I had planned efficiently, the build could have turned out better. This is actually the second video I published on my channel, and I've definitely improved since. It's not a bad build, but again, it's because I've done many other builds that I think are more impressive. But I really like how the colors are really calming to the eyes. The build feels modern yet comforting at the same time. Nothing really special here. But I love the contrast between the brick color used on the wall with the light colors used in the rest of the home. Love the color scheme, but when I was recording this build, I kinda just did what came to my mind and didn't really think about it. There's also this awkward hole above the stairs. It was my first time doing this kind of look and didn't really know what direction to take it. But my favorite part of this home is definitely the dining area. I think I could have done a better job with the upstairs though. Very cute color scheme, but I didn't think some of the colors flowed together very well. There are some coloring choices I would have changed if I was to do this build again. There's just a lot of other builds that I feel are better than this. Even though this one is done in 2 parts, they'll be ranked together because of the same color scheme and theme. I could have done better, but I really like how the breakfast and dining area turned out. This video was really hard to edit because of how long this took me to build. I like everything except for the Christmas tree. Looks too bulky, in my opinion. I think upstairs had a lot of extra room that I could have filled up, but other than that it's a pretty good build. I really like how my living area turned out along with the pet room. But because it was a budget home, I couldn't add the details I wanted to. This home was suggested by someone and I felt kinda overwhelmed because of how big it was. But in the end, I was pretty satisfied with the result. colors are cozy and warm. I love how everything was cohesive and flowed together.
I woke up in my bed with you laying next to me. You're the time.
I think the orangish light going against the green looks really cool and almost neon-like. The contrast between the colors is really beautiful. I was rushing to do this build since this home had just come out at the time.
Without you, I wouldn't be here. Beautiful, sexy, comfortable with me. Wanna hear your story. You and me like Capy. Beautiful, sexy, comfortable with me. Wanna hear your stories. You and me. I looked up.
This turned out better than I thought it would. But I've ranked it here because the color used has been used a lot amongst Adopt Me builders.
When the rain started pouring, everything's so gray. Everything is okay. Without you, I wouldn't be here. Beautiful, sexy.
I think this build was kinda cluttered, but it also has a lot of unique furniture, such as the counters, shelves, and tables.
You and me like Capy. Beautiful, sexy, comfortable with me. Wanna hear stories. You and me. Capy.
This video actually did really well compared to my other videos, and I'm glad that many liked it. For a budget home, it's really beautiful and aesthetic too.
Leave a little time for me. No matter where we might be, I'll keep you company. I'll keep you company. Reminiscing on some better days. Had it good before you went away. Remembering when you.
This bedroom turned out really well, but because it's just a bedroom, I couldn't rank it too high.
When you were my best friend, but now we're running out of time. What would I do without ya? Feeling so blue without ya. I've been spending all my nights alone.
I love how warm this bedroom is, and the colors are easy on the eyes. I had to sell the ladder to get to the bed because it went through the ceiling of the floor below.
I'll keep you company. I'll keep you company. Can I just take some time while I lose my mind? You've been gone for
This is one of my very first videos, so I kind of feel a sort of attachment to it. The mixing of different shades of blue gives a really nice calm vibe.
What would I do without ya? Feeling so blue
I was trying create pirate-ish themed room in the resort. And I think out of all the 3 rooms, this floor has the best balcony.
Know that you belong with me. Know you always have my sympathy. Dreaming in reality, even when you're not with me. No, I'll always keep you company. What should I do without you? Feeling so blue without you.
I've been wanting to try this blue and yellow color scheme for the longest time, and I finally have. I think the colors for both parts are different but still stay cohesive with each other.
No matter where we might be, I'll keep you company. I'll keep you company.
Say you didn't mean to hit my phone. You want attention, don't wanna be alone.
I think this is my best neutral modern themed home yet. I don't usually divide the main space in the tiny home into separate rooms, so I decided to do something different by doing so.
Don't be so rude. Don't got nothing left to say. Now I'm running far away from you.
I am in love with this color scheme. Someone had suggested I do this, and I didn't want this home to just be the cheaper/smaller version of my autumn-themed pizza home, so I decided to change up the palette.
I never wanna tell you all my faults. I never was a good liar, no doubt about it. But you made me feel unsure. Now you're acting true, oh yeah. I'm feeling rude, oh yeah.
I think this is the best room out of the Ocean Resort series. The colors used are beautiful, and I love how the kitchen turned out. The only thing I would change would be the balcony. It wasn't as unique as the other ones.
You're acting true. Don't be so rude. Don't got nothing left to say. Now I'm running far away.
This build is very detailed, and I love the addition of the gold color. But I think upstairs could have been better if I had not left so much empty room.
Don't be so rude. Don't got nothing left to say. Now I'm running far away from you. You're acting true.
This build cost so much that I wasn't even sure if I would even be able to grind enough for the next build, lol. Farmhouse is really rare to find for Adopt Me buildings, so I had to do it without any references from other YouTubers. I didn't really understand what Scandinavian was and just tried imitating some pictures I found on Pinterest. But I think this is still a great build. My favorite part is the living room. Really liking the symmetry. This is the first video I uploaded on the channel. I remember planning really hard for this build and spending hours editing it. It was really frustrating lol. But I still like it to this day. I always found tree houses really hard to build in because of how tall they are. So I was worried when building this. But I really like the outcome. I just think the walls are a little bit empty. Right when Adopt Me released the baby shop update with the furniture, I knew I wanted to use this pastel blue color. I got to use a few hacks in this build too.
It's not what I had planned. No, I wanted to try to keep on going, but I couldn't bear to see it burn it up, suffering. Yeah, feeling like it's my fault.
I didn't have to plan much for this build because someone wanted me to make a tiny home version of the family home. I'm still satisfied with how it turned out.
Feels like I'm going down. Like I'm going down.
This is my best performing video so far and the numbers really don't lie. This home is stunning and I honestly didn't think it would do so well. I've wanted to try the peach theme for a while but I didn't because so many Adopt Me builders have already done it. I was a bit worried that the colors chosen wouldn't fit well together, but now looking at the end result, I'm impressed. There's nothing I would change. I wanted to have a different take on Valentine's Day, so instead of using just pinks and reds, I decided to add other colors that could also work well. I love how the dining area looks like a good place to have a date lol. I was really excited to do this build because of how much I planned for it. When I saw Susie Builds make an Easter basket, I knew I wanted to make it into a bed. When someone asked me to do this build, I really didn't know where to start. I searched some builds on YouTube but wasn't really satisfied with what I found, so I decided to find things that resembled a cow, and I liked the results. This build was pretty well received, and I can see why. This time I did more research on Scandinavian, and I think this is more accurate than my first one. This build was one of the reasons why I decided to make a YouTube channel. I made a tiny home similar to this a long time ago and wanted to share it. I think this version definitely looks better. I love how the theme for this home is somewhat sloppy but also clean and modern. Almost gives me Greek vibes. This build feels very open and cool. I don't see yellow being used very often, so I wanted to do one since I love how this pastel yellow color looks. My favorite has to be the bathroom. That ceramic-like look behind the mirror just completely elevates it XD.
If you were here, I'd stay a while. For you, I will do anything you ask me to. My taste of earth just for you. And we turned away, but to you, for you, to you. I'm coming back to you, for me, for us. I don't wanna be alone. I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't
If
ever
I'm
wanna
being honest, back when I was a noob, I thought the fairy house was the worst. Like, why would adopt me? Make 2 floors so small then make the last one so big? But then I saw its potential and did this build. Japan dye is also rarely done in Adopt Me.
That's true. There isn't a day when I'm not thinking all about you. Could you be feeling the same way too? Though we have moved so far, we never grew apart. There isn't a day when I'm not thinking all about you. Could you be feeling the same way too? I'm coming back to you, for you, to you. I'm coming back to you, for me, for us. I don't wanna be alone.
I was avoiding doing boho for a while because during the early days of this channel, I tried doing a boho tiny home but scrapped it. I just wasn't happy with how it looked. But after trying it again, I can actually say I've improved since.
Anything I ask you to, my taste of it's just for you. And we turned away, but we know we want to stay. Why did we go on our own way? I'm coming back to you, for you, to you. I'm coming back to you, for me, for us. I don't wanna be alone. I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't ever wanna be without you.
I planned so much for this build and this was also well received. The format was slightly different from a lot of other tree houses and perfect for neon making. So beautiful. Just so warm and cozy. The vibes are just perfect here. Turned out way better than I thought it would. I didn't think I would be able to work with this color scheme. I planned a lot and spent a lot on this build. I was worried that the red color would make this shop look like a pizza shop, but it didn't. I was proud of myself after finishing this because of how long it took and how good it turned out. I honestly cannot believe that this one is number 1. I knew this was definitely one of my best, but I didn't think number 1. But I think this build does deserve its spot. It took so long to rank all of my builds, and if you made it this far, congrats. I'm sure my next builds in the future will be even better. I'm so grateful to have 560 subscribers at the time of making this video, and even if it's not a lot, it's still 500 plus people caring about the content I work hard to put out every week. Thank you guys so much. What are your top 5 favorite builds I've done? PLS share in the comments.
I'm getting sick of hoping things are gonna change. I've tried 100 million times to change your mind, but I'm wasting my time. You're stuck thinking that it's all about you. It's all about you anyways. High hopes for the next day. Got a table for 2. 30 minutes late, I felt so hard for you. Or maybe it's just the thought of you. Low key, you're still in my head. Try moving on, but I'm tripping instead.
See you all in the next video. Bye.
Now I'm crying over you. I don't wanna go, but